Welcome back.
How rude. Welcome back to Talkin' Texas Forever, Friday Night Lights podcast. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Liz.
And if you recognize that voice, we have two guests tonight. It's a double date episode, by the way.
Double date.
Anthony, my husband, is joining us, and Liz's boyfriend, Randy. Rockin' Randall.
Yep.
Rockin' Randall.
You're right. Yeah.
No, I was saying to Liz last week that we've never gone on a double date before.
I know. It's crazy.
I know.
And this week we're doing the podcast together, and then we have dinner together on Saturday. So it's a double date.
It's a
week.
double date.
We're
Randy's
just
like,
Yeah, we're
gotta
getting
see
it
these
all in.
people 2 times in 1 week. I was like, you love it.
You love it.
Right, Rand?
Where are we going to dinner?
Eat a kitchen.
I don't think I knew that.
Oh my God.
You did know that.
No, I
It's
didn't.
exciting.
No, I didn't. You didn't tell me, Michelle. I did. No, you didn't. You said we were going out. You didn't tell me where.
Either way, he was going to be there.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
No, I told you, and then we're getting a greenhouse.
No, you didn't tell me any of that.
I promise you I did, but
It's okay.
It's okay.
All right. Well,
I like his
Surprise.
attitude, like go with the flow.
I mean, that's always his
Yeah.
MO, is go with the flow. But before we get into this episode, and we know your history with Friday Night Lights, Randy, you're new to watching. What do
I
you
am.
think so far?
It has things that I expected with the teen, love triangles and teen drama, romance and all those kind of things. But I think it has a lot more of, and I'm new to this show, and I'm also new to the teen drama.
Yeah. Yeah, because
This
you
is
like
not
comedies,
a genre.
right? Like
This is
you,
not a genre.
So I think you guys made a point while we were watching that there's a lot of parenting in the show, which I think that's one thing I wasn't sure if it would happen or not. I know
Yeah.
Tammy's very good, and now we're
Yeah,
starting to
yeah.
see Buddy with Lila and all that kind of stuff. So I do like that part, and I like the football aspect.
the sports.
yeah.
I'm glad it's not all football though. That would be a little too much.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because Ant always says he likes the sports part. He doesn't need to
Sports.
see all the
But I don't need to see
drama.
it.
But
No.
it's different kind of
It's
drama.
different. It's like Joe always described this as like I forget how he said it, but it's just like it's about football and life and so much more. Like, or something
Oh,
like that.
true.
It is
Yeah.
true.
That's
you know,
good.
It's just like
That's a great way of describing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the camaraderie and all the relationships that come across the football and along the way too.
Yeah. I'm sweating. I have to take off.
I'm also
Me too.
warm.
We all are just going
I'm
to strip.
comfortable.
All right.
Maybe my one pair.
Okay, so let's get into it.
2 pairs of socks.
Liz has two pairs of socks on it.
It's so much better already. Okay.
You
We're
ready?
good. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
So we're going to discuss Season 1, Episode 10, It's Different for Girls. Original air date, December 12th, 2006. Written by Andy Miller and directed by Stephen Kay. Summary for this episode. The attention is focused off the football team for once and onto their biggest supporters, the cheerleaders. As the cheer team prepares for the championship classic, word of Lila and Reagan's affair causes Lila to become the victim of brutal high school harassment. Now, the 4 words I gave you last week to describe this episode were reality, confidence, interruption, and competition, which you did pretty well. You were like honed in on interruption. You're like, this has to do with Matt and Julie and their date.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reality of we talked about, is Jason coming home? Is he going to live in the rehab forever?
No, and Randy and I were talking in the car on the way here, and he's like, "There's no way Jason's coming home," and I'm like, "I don't know. They can't keep him in there forever." I mean, we were talking like, yeah, it's such a serious injury,
Yeah.
but you don't have to live in rehab to get rehab, like.
Doesn't that sound like a slogan, but it's true.
Like you can
Don't live in rehab
go
to get rehab.
occasionally once a week, couple times a week,
Right.
not necessarily have to live there. So I was so surprised to see him home already. I'm like, oh my God, yes.
Right. So let's start there. The new reality. Jason returns home, which we briefly discussed last week. His parents have made his bedroom downstairs to suit his new reality.
Mm-hmm.
We look around his bedroom and it has all his trophies and pictures of him and Lila, which he quickly just gets upset by
Yeah.
and just slams it down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But how hard
he
for that?
threw in the drawer.
Didn't he like turn it over
He
and...
threw in the drawer.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
think his parents know?
They've got to. I
They
mean,
probably
the whole
wouldn't have
town
put
knows
her
about the website.
pictures up, though, right?
Well, she probably just brought down everything.
Yeah.
Right? You know.
I don't know how serious his parents are taking it. Like, oh, maybe they thought, oh, Lila and you had a fight.
Right. They
You'll be
didn't
back
know.
together. Because he's not in school. He doesn't know at this point what's been happening with Lila.
Right.
Yeah. Jason mom hints at money issues and informs him that they're filing a lawsuit to cover the medical bills. So a lawyer comes to speak with Jason and is trying to finagle the story a bit and comes off as if they're trying to blame/sue Coach for what happened and not the school, but Jason makes it very clear it was him who made the tackle and not Coach's fault.
He was very specific.
Yeah. I mean, like I understand the angle that he's coming at, the lawyer, it's like, it's a good one. Did they ever teach you how to do it? It's like, no, well, because I'm a quarterback. So why would they teach me how to do that?
Right.
That's
so if you're not taught,
that's what a lawyer has to do.
Yeah.
They have to literally find like the backhand of any situation
but
Yeah.
to help their client.
But if you don't know how to do it, you could really hurt yourself. So
It's true.
There is an angle. Like I actually found myself more sympathetic to that angle, like the parent angle. Like,
Yeah.
like just, I don't know.
Right,
After
like-
all those medical bills, you are going
Well-
to be buried. So
Well, light prediction, what do you think? Do you think this will continue? They're going to go after Coach or the school?
I mean, they're probably going to go after the school. I don't know if Jason would allow. I mean, he's probably going to be torn. Are we going to force him to either pick between his coach or funding for his medical bill? So it's like, oh, that's a really tricky. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it, but his parents might force him into it as like, this is good for us.
Yeah.
Do what's right.
Yeah.
But what do you think, Rand?
I think they're going to go after the school initially, but I don't know if Coach is necessarily going to be safe.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll be thrown in or attacked somehow.
Right. He'll be grouped in with the
Right.
school.
It's uncomfortable.
Very.
Yeah. Even the conversation alone, I was like, oh, very uncomfortable.
Lawsuits are uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like it's awkward.
They're not meant to be comfortable.
I guess.
Yeah. So while Jason's parents are at work, he spends some time with the neighbor and her son asks if he can walk, but Jason takes this with stride, still engages with him by asking him.
No pun intended. Took it in stride.
He did though. Very good, Aunt. But the kid is on the bicycle, Jason's in his wheelchair, and they have this really sweet moment of, I bet I could beat you on this race. So
Really
instead of like
cute.
affecting Jason and making him super upset, he's like, no, we can still hang out and talk and play. And I liked this moment.
Yeah, this moment made me have a extremely, extremely light prediction. And I whispered to Randy, and I'm like, Jason's going to be that like motivational speaker who goes to the Olympics because he tried really, really hard and he made it. And he's going to say to all the kids, like, look, I did it too, and you can do it. And I just had a moment. I was like, he's going to go to the Olympics.
Okay, I like that.
Okay,
Let's
wow.
write. Let's.
A light prediction that he's going to go
Very
to the
light.
Olympics. Yeah,
He's
just a
going to
little-
Very light, yeah.
Well, like, at that moment in
Yeah.
time, I had a feeling.
Yeah. It was nice to see him though, like, happy, kind of like playing around.
I know.
He's really good at, I mean, he's just a good person, but he has that great like sense of community, and
I hear a
the
buzzing.
kids
Wait,
love him.
You hear a buzzing?
Mm-hmm.
I think. Is there a phone near?
I didn't hear it.
I'll put mine on.
Did you hear that?
I did hear what you're talking about. I'm going to put mine on
Yeah.
airplane mode just
There
in
was
case.
like feedback. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's
Whenever you hear buzzing, because I probably won't be able to edit that nicely, it means someone's phone is too near the mics.
Yeah,
But
it might.
sorry to interrupt you. What you were saying, Liz, but the moment he was having.
The community loves him, and he
Yeah.
loves them back. He's just a good freaking kid that just is like, hey, my neighbor, yeah, I love you, kid. Like, let's just hang out and play games. Like, he's just a good dude.
And even they race in the street. Was like, don't do that again. One time deal.
Don't play in the street.
How
Like, you didn't
young-
have to say
how
that.
young do you think that kid was?
9.
9, 10.
Why wasn't he in school?
Well, maybe it was after school hours because Lila was there.
True.
That's a good point.
Maybe it was
That's
like
a good point.
3:30,
Yeah,
4 o'clock.
yeah.
Time on this show.
Like,
is
he
really
just got
throwing
off
me.
the bus.
The
And
other
he's like, I want to ride my scooter.
The other thing about time and Clear Eyes, Full Hearts, which is the Friday Night Lights podcast with 2 actors on the show, which I'm not going to say the actors.
Right. Because
I don't wanna
she
spoil.
told me that they're married on the show. So I'm like,
Ooh.
I don't want to know who they are.
Right. And these 2 actors are doing a rewatch podcast. It's filled with spoilers, but if you're an OG, listen to it because it's really, really, really good. But they were saying that, we've been talking about the ages and none of it makes sense. None of it's going to
No,
line up. Like
no.
sometimes they're juniors, sometimes they're seniors, and they just had to stretch
It's
storylines.
convenience. I get it.
Yeah. So the timeline is messed up. They
Just
messed with
unimportant.
just unimportant. You just have to just put it on the back burner and go at the show.
It's every show at this time. Like like the OC, One Tree, they all were like in junior year for like 6 years.
Well,
just to make the story work, you know?
Yeah. Mike wants to know, do you think Jason has been keeping up with his schoolwork, or will he just repeat this year next year?
That was a good question, because like I found
was
myself wondering. I was like,
yeah.
is he going to go back to school? I forget.
They do address this next episode.
Okay.
But what do you think?
I don't think he's been keeping up with schoolwork that we've seen.
Okay.
So I don't know how much time has passed, but I can predict maybe they will keep him back unless they can really find a way to tutor him super quick before the end of the year or something.
Just, I mean, it depends on how much time he lost. You know, here we are.
Right,
back
we
to
don't know how much
We don't know how
time.
much time he lost.
No
'cause,
idea.
it
If
feels
it's like a month, is that enough to keep a kid back?
How
if
many
it was-
football games?
you
did
know?
he
That's
miss
what I was
even,
going to ask.
you know?
I feel like it's been
like 3 or 4.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how
4
long could it have
football
really
games?
been?
5 weeks and he heals from a spinal surgery.
That's why I was so surprised that he came home already.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, we've been watching this show for 10 weeks.
True.
But
And
that's-
there's been, one bye week? So has there been 9 games?
That's a lot. I feel like there's a long season. How long are high school football seasons?
I have no idea. Do you guys know? I don't know how football works.
We're like, hello.
No, I mean, well, high school football is different, I suppose. But like,
Doesn't it
just,
go September to November?
November-ish or like
So-
end of August
so-
into
so-
September.
End of August, right? Because
end
they
of
Once
August
school starts,
to
yeah.
November-ish, like the spinal surgery, and he's healing from it, and like, I don't know. I agree.
Right.
Randy.
Okay.
think you're
I know
right on the same
it's
page.
just hard to, without knowing the time frame, hard to make a prediction on that.
they will talk about it next
Okay.
week, though.
Cool.
All right, let's go into confidence. Smash, who usually has all the confidence in the world, gets a little bit tongue-tied when he realizes the girl he's trying to hit on is Waverly, played by Asha Davis, the Williams pastor's daughter, who he hasn't seen in a while. First thoughts on Waverly.
I love that her name is Waverly and they call her Wave. Like that is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I really am going to keep that on the back burner in my head.
Okay.
She's a nice girl. She's like, I don't take no crap from you, Smash. I know who you are. You're trying to play me.
Yeah.
I like her.
Ran, what do you think of Waverly? Do you think she's here to stay?
Yes, I think she's. Oh,
I do
here to
now.
stay.
I don't think I expected so much of her so soon.
Yeah, right? Because she's
Right,
like,
it's a lot in the episode.
Yeah.
yeah, especially like, she's not a side character, but it seems like she's going to come into the main storyline.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially with Smash. I
Right.
don't know about the other kids, but at least with Smash.
right. And did you remember Waverly?
Only like very vaguely, but yes, I kind of remember her.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't really remember anything about her. So I'm very, it'll be fun.
We had a scene in English class. Who the teacher is Janice, by the way, Maggie
Love it,
Wheeler,
Maggie.
which according to the podcast, this is her last appearance on this
Aww.
show. Yeah.
Why? Like they barely showed her. I guess maybe they thought they were going to do a teacher.
Well, they showed her, remember, early on in the season at book club.
Oh,
Right?
right. And we're like,
Yeah.
it was like a cameo. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, Janice.
Yeah.
She's over there.
And then she was a teacher, and then they were saying that maybe she had plans to be on the show, but then
we just got cut, kind of. And
this is according to
oh,
the
that's
podcast.
funny, though.
It must be.
But in class, they're discussing the theme of sex and monogamy. Sex is something that is a conquest for boys when it comes down to it. They need to spread their seed. Waverly states that humans are a state above that, and monogamy can, in fact, be with the right person. Discuss. What do you boys think?
Yeah, boys, monogamy. Let's go.
I think both sides have valid points.
Agreed.
Oh, that's such like the politically correct answer. But do you feel that like boys should spread their seed?
If you want to, what's the word? Where you continue to, create people. What's the word, Randy? You know.
Procreate.
No, there's like a different word I was looking for.
Same
yes,
time.
but yes, procreate. That was
Well,
the word I was
you
looking
know.
for. But
Do
yes.
you want to have multiple children out there?
I mean,
Or you
me?
mean
No.
just have sex with other people? Not
Well,
you personally.
No. I mean, I guess like that is kind of the drive, right?
Is
kinda
to
keep
produce-
this going.
Keep producing offspring to
I suppose, yeah.
better the population.
I mean, I'll say this: like when we've had talks about if we're going to have children or not, you were saying selfishly you feel that there's some. This was years ago. Like deep down, you need to produce your own.
I feel it.
Spawn.
It is very selfish. It's like it's kind that's like the deepest part of it is like knowing that I just want like bits of me out there, even though I don't really want bits of me out there.
Bits of you.
Like
bits.
just little
Bits.
yeah, sticky bits.
Oh, the bits. The bits. Sticky bits. Literally, quite
That's
literally.
my favorite quote of the night. That's it.
And just wants sticky bits of him all over.
Oh,
Liz, what do you think going into the female perspective?
You know, I'm totally into monogamy, but that's just me. I think you do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
No judgments in either,
sticky bit situation.
Sticky bit situation. As a person who is very maternal, feels like my sticky bits are okay with me being out in the world. I'm just gonna refer to children as sticky bits.
Yes, from now on, this is what they're known as.
That's what they're
children are sticky bits.
So, that's just what I've always wanted, and yeah, maybe it is a little selfish to have a part of me out there. But I feel like, is it men only or women only that should be monogamous? No. Or the other way? No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, another politically correct statement.
Well, no,
everyone should do what they want to do.
Yeah,
I think we actually all feel that way. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so Smash arranges a dinner at his house with his family, and Waverly and her father come.
He was just like, I'm going to
The
arrange
pastor.
this.
Yeah, really,
Smash is like, I need to get in. I need to understand where Waverly has been, because you asked, has she just been here the whole time and you haven't noticed?
Well, because in English class, she just starts speaking.
Right.
And he's looking at her and I'm like, wait, has she been in class this whole time and he just noticed her?
Right.
Or not? And you're like, they'll explain.
Yeah. So it comes out that she's been in Africa on a missionary trip. Or has she? Right. And you right away were like, there's no way you've been in Africa.
I was like, you've been in rehab, girl.
It's a good prediction. Smash is impressed with the fact that she's been away, because at this point he hasn't really caught on to how she's changing the subject. And then they ask Smash, oh, how's SAT prep going? And she clocked
him too. She's like,
that's right. So
Excuse me?
they're good for each other.
Yeah.
Enablers?
No. Well, checking each other.
Yeah, there's something to relate
Right,
to.
like
Something to relate to.
They're very intuitive with each other.
Right,
like they
yeah.
understand when the other person is not being 100% truthful.
Yeah. I also liked this scene because we got to see Smash's mom.
Oh, she's
just
great.
hysterical and we love her. And also the fact that they're having this dinner in the living room with just fold out tables. It felt real.
Yeah.
TV's behind them. Like, you have to make room for this. And
But she didn't add the okra. He was really upset about it.
Well, no. I think she implied that she knows how to make the recipe.
Right. Like, don't.
Right,
So
don't
she
tell me how
probably
to.
added the okra,
Right.
is
Like,
all
don't
I'm
tell me how to
saying.
make this.
Yeah.
Yeah, gumbo.
It was cute.
Waverly finally agrees to go on a date with Smash if there's a promise of no football talk. So they play mini golf, and Smash says that he doesn't believe that she went to Africa because she doesn't talk about it. And she thinks he's really not going to SAT prep, in which his nose starts to bleed.
Yeah.
So we know he's
Stress.
continuing to use steroids, which is helping him because he's killing it at practice and wins the game. And the coach is impressed by this. Like, keep eating your Wheaties, keep doing what you got to do.
Yeah.
In this case, it's drugs, though.
Yeah. Eating your drugs.
Yeah. And then the other person in this episode showcasing confidence was Julie.
I found her to be a little disrespectful.
Is she too much? Is she too much?
She definitely pressed, she was like, here we go. She was pressing nerves.
She was pressing
She was
nerves.
pressing
I
nerves.
found it to be, my mommy would have knocked me into shape a little bit if I spoke to her like that. I mean, like, me in my 30s speak to her like that as a joke, but not then. No.
Randy, what do you think of Julie so far?
I wish I knew more of. Obviously, I don't because it's season 1. More of like how they raised her, almost. Because
Yeah.
I'm wondering if was Coach like this with her the whole time, or like were they really strict and all? Now she wants to.
Yeah.
Right, like venture out because they were
And
really
he's
strict.
and he's the more she does it, the more strict he's getting, and it's backfiring. Obviously,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's almost like you see those kids in high school growing up, like their parents are super, super strict, and then they rebel.
Which we grew up with some of those kids.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And so they act out, and this is what
not that she's
happens.
acting out, but like you know, the first chance she had a date with Matt, she was all dressed up, she was all ready to go.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's just, I don't know that I would say that they were raised by strict parents. I feel like they were very
No, they don't
you know,
seem to be.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I think
just
this is
wonder.
just like
I
her
think
growing
it's just
up
like
and
a
then
learning
him,
curve.
Like he's just like his knee jerk reaction to be like, no, you're not growing up. You're not going out.
Or
with
the
him.
coach
Yeah.
wasn't ready for it to happen, like
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
with the quarterback. So all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's overwhelmed.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's a quarterback of the football team. Like
That's getting interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had told like the couple episodes. I think when I was on, he told Matt to like get laid or something like that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Backseat of
And
the
he's like, I can't
car.
believe I just said that. I think I told our daughter, him to take our daughter in the back seat.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Julie and Matt had their first kiss last week, which Matt
Aw.
tries to apologize for and take it back. And Julie's like, well, this is what I thought of it, and kisses him again in the
Yeah.
hallway.
Okay, girl.
Okay, girl. In the locker room, the team discusses who will get with who first.
This is so typical.
Will Smash get with Waverly, or will Matt take Julie's V card? In which Coach interrupts and is fuming about this. And someone makes a mark about how, was it Smash? Oh, you haven't been that south since the day you were born.
Yes.
And Matt goes, my mom lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
mean? She
right.
lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah, my mom
it
lives
was
in
so
Oklahoma.
cute and
Naive.
so sweet.
Like, that was
Yeah.
a naive moment, right?
It
Like,
was
I'm gonna
adorable. Unless he was like joking.
I don't think so.
No,
But-
I
He
didn't
was-
get it.
Even a joke would have been better than like saying something like disgusting towards that remark or whatever. But it just was really funny. But like these kids, you don't talk about the coach's daughter in the locker room.
right?
Your coach
Yeah.
is always there. I mean, you shouldn't be talking about any girl in the locker room, but especially not coach's daughter.
And you have assistant coaches in there. McGill's in there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody can hear.
Right. Well, Coach does everything he can to block Matt and Julie from hanging out, trying to go on dates in this episode, which we see throughout, which is really funny because they keep trying to hang out. Matt shows up one night to watch TV. I mean, he can't even get a foot in the door, and Coach is just clocking him like, excuse me, what do you think you're doing? Julie's like, come on in, it's fine.
But she didn't tell them.
She didn't ask.
She did not
either.
ask for permission. This is not her home.
Yeah.
She lives there. She doesn't pay any rent. So she's saying nothing to her parents is a little disrespectful to me.
Mhm.
And just being like, yeah, come on in. We're going to watch a movie. Like, not, is that okay? We're going to turn the lights off. We're going to have a blanket. Like, it's just
And
not,
also-
not things that happen in my house.
And also, it's 9:00, and she's like, "It's a school night. It's fine. It's 9:00, and that's kind of late.
No,
I think for
that's
high
late
school,
for
right?
them to come over just at 9:00. Like this
Right.
will not fly in my house.
Well,
what
I
about
think-
you guys?
I think he was
there for a little while.
Yeah,
9
yeah.
o'clock was when he left. I think that was a
Right.
reasonable time to leave.
no, but
Right.
she wanted him to stay later.
Yeah, well, of course. Isn't that what you want as like a young kid,
right.
right?
I mean, watching The Office.
Yeah,
and
very
also,
much. Which it stayed on the same scene for too long. So
yeah, it was
you know.
probably
Mm,
paused. It was on
right?
Dwight's
Dwight.
face.
Well, I heard Dwight talking at times, but like it
Oh,
was
you
just
did?
like too long of a confessional.
yeah,
You know.
and I also just absolutely adore Tammy and Coach. Every little scene they have
She's
together.
like, you're an idiot.
And he's just playing cards. She's playing cards, and she's trying to be even more better understanding
She's-
about this.
I thought she was going to be worse.
Yeah.
in the beginning, but he's worse now. He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to handle it.
Well, the final straw is when Julie tells her parents that she's going out. She's going to the movies. Who's driving? That Lance kid is going to be driving.
So funny.
And so Coach has had it, so he's going to have a Matt chat.
A mad
Matt
chat.
chat.
Matt chat, which he essentially tells Matt, listen, you need to go over these plays and learn them this weekend. And he's like, oh, I'm supposed to be hanging out with Julie. What do you mean? And it backfires because Julie only ends up helping him.
Yeah, I didn't like that, Coach. Mm-mm.
Yeah, the Matt chat did not. It
Did-
was
Matt
sneaky,
chat
the
Did not
Matt
like
chat.
that. I mean, granted, Matt was maybe a tad disrespectful to him in the locker room. Like, no, you didn't hear me. Julie and I are going out. So probably wasn't the best
He was
thing
trying
to
to
have
assert.
said to him.
He was trying to assert.
He was. He was.
Yeah, because Julie,
Because Coach wasn't hearing him.
well,
you
yeah.
know?
And Julie said, my dad is all bark, no bite. So you-
Sometimes.
so you just have to stand up to him. So if you were dating the coach's daughter, would you stick up to Coach? Like, would you go in there and be like, listen,
No.
I'm going to hang out with her whether you like it or not?
Nope.
No.
Would you do it? No,
No.
Rand? Randy's saying no.
No.
You wouldn't.
No, I'm not that type of person. No.
Right, but if
Yeah.
you were Matt and Coach was Coach, I feel like they have a different relationship than like most coaches and their kids. I don't know. Like, I guess because Matt doesn't have a father figure and it's such a small town and
They've
the
been at
coach is
each other's
always
houses.
there. Like, right.
Yeah.
They've been over for dinner and like he met the grandmother. Like, I feel like it's maybe a little bit different where he feels like he knows him on a deeper level than like if you were to know your high school football coach.
Yeah, but still, I probably wouldn't,
Yeah. All right, let's get into the meat of this episode, competition, which is putting it lightly, but the harassment continues in this episode for Lila, and it's only escalating.
Ugh.
She's getting called names on and off the field, all around school. Her locker had slut written all over it. Her teammates are vile, and her coach begins to question her concentration. Mike wants to know, do you think Lila is only getting all of this harassment because she's the captain of the cheerleading team?
Because she's the captain.
I think because she is a relatively public figure in the school, yeah, she is.
Like if you had to think of like popular kids,
they were
she's
like
on the top
couple,
of the top,
Yeah,
right?
they were the it couple, and then,
Right. It's what a great title. It's different for girls. And I'm like, okay, like this is such a very important episode.
Yeah, it is.
Because the way that these girls are treating her and the way that nobody's doing this to Tim
Nope.
is wrong.
And also Julie and Matt too. That's another take on the.
Yes.
Oh, very true.
Yes,
Very, very true.
Last week they smashed Tim's car.
Right.
And that was it.
And that was it. We don't see anything else after that.
The
He
team's
doesn't
like,
he doesn't
"Welcome
get
back."
made fun of in school,
No.
get anything on his locker. People aren't, dismissing him. But it just keeps going on. And like the girl Brittany, bitch.
Wow. Brittany is the worst. But Tish wants to know, was there ever degrees of slut shaming in your high school?
I'm sure of it. I wasn't a part of it or participated in it, but I'm without a doubt positive that there was.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I can remember a specific moment, but I definitely feel like there was.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? Did you? Because Aunt went to high school with us.
Constant.
Rand, you went to a different high school than us.
Oh, there absolutely was, but
Not a part of
I
it.
know mostly like what I remember is rumors about this person
Yeah.
or that one.
Yeah,
but,
rumors for sure. I
and
remember
there's
hearing that.
I went to high school with thousands of kids, so once you're getting,
Oh, yeah.
it's going through the whole school at some point. I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, to the point that we need to make a website.
Well, okay, so Brittany, one of the teammates, creates a slam page
Troll.
against Lila, which her father goes to tell
This
Buddy
is
about
awful.
this. And it brings Buddy to tears.
It is awful.
Yeah. Tammy is also observing the way Lila is being treated in the cafeteria, and she has a conversation with Lila, which Lila says she wants to quit the team because she can't take it anymore. Jess wants to know, to your knowledge, have either of your parents ever had to apologize for something you did?
No. I mean, not any age past like 10, if that.
Yeah.
What
What about you, Aunt?
Yeah, can't be held responsible from like 6 down.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like above that, I can't say that I did anything that harmful or shameful or anything that my parents would have to like apologize for. But I give that dad so much respect that he said
Brittany's dad?
No, same.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, my daughter did this shit and her mom is going over it with her and trying to reprimand her, and like, I just want to let you know that I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a
That
small
is
town
so
atmosphere. You have to
right.
do
Like that was
yeah.
really
And respectful to do that to
respectful.
Buddy.
right.
And which, when I watched this by myself, watching Buddy cry made me cry.
Yeah, that's emotional.
And him looking at this, but he doesn't actually discuss it with Lila. He just knows
doesn't
what's
know how to broach
happening.
it.
That's
He's
hard-
not the
hard
kind of
topic
person
to-
he is.
yeah.
I saw the website. You know,
I know,
when you
right?
start the conversation.
But can you imagine that your heart is just breaking? Because she just told her dad last episode about everything that happened, and now the kids at school are just ripping her apart. It's awful. And does she have friends?
It doesn't seem like she has any friends.
Like in next week's episode, it's not a spoiler, but she's out and there are people being like, hey, we gotta go, Lila. Like, seems like there's friends. I'm like, where are these
Right.
girls?
So maybe they're part of the cheerleading squad and they don't
Ew.
want to like they're not her true friends where they don't speak out and say like don't treat her this way.
Right.
They're just followers and whatever the other girls say about her goes. But it doesn't seem like she has any friends that I was saying other than Jason. Like Jason was her best friend, her life, that everything was surrounding him. And I almost feel like cheerleading, she did that because, like, she stuck with it because of him too. Like, I don't see that passion in it for her, even though Tim seems to think this is her
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah. Well, before we get to that, we have a scene of her being harassed by these boys in a cafeteria, and Tim approaches the boys. They leave her alone. Lila explains to him that you're making this worse. It's different for girls. You get celebrated for sleeping around. I make one mistake, and it was a mistake. And look at what's happening to
It
me.
wasn't just one mistake.
It wasn't.
It's a total, the whole situation is a mistake.
The whole situation
but
is
you
one
did it a
mistake.
load of times.
So like you get like one main thing, and it's just
Right.
Like,
And
as
she's
long
like,
as
oh,
you're within that
Jason, I
bubble.
was there for you for all those like weeks, but I did this one thing. It's like, well, you continually did the thing.
Also, his parents weren't there every single day. I don't believe that.
At the rehab center?
She claimed
Jason's
to be the
pa-
only one who came
Right,
every
right.
day, which
Well,
I just don't
okay.
believe.
We'll get there. Not just, don't jump ahead just yet. Tyra, she tells Tim that he's making it worse, trying to talk and sit with Lila.
I was so surprised by this.
I mean, she grabs him, and Tyra can just see that Tim is in love with Lila. So Vic wants to know, why do you think Tyra actually told him he's making it worse? She didn't have to say anything.
no, but like she got the girl code.
Yeah.
She has it. And
yeah.
I really respect it.
You respect Tyra for doing that.
Yeah, I feel like she said, even though maybe there was a semi-selfish reason, like I don't want to see Tim and Lila together or him like supporting her, she did say like, just you're making it worse for her, so don't do it. So to me, I felt like maybe it was like in a positive light. Is that just me?
Do you feel for Lila in this episode?
Absolutely. Randy? I didn't dislike her at all.
Do I?
Actually.
Do you feel for her in this episode?
I wouldn't say immediately, but yes,
Okay.
absolutely. It got there probably quicker than I thought it would
Yeah.
compared
same.
to my feelings. You know,
Right. We
so
both,
far in the
we
show.
both do not like Lila.
She's a little much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aunt, did you feel for Lila in this episode?
Yeah, I did.
Because
yeah.
regardless, she should not. There's the slut shaming should not be.
It just wasn't letting up at all. You know,
Right.
No, it's like continuing.
It got worse. Like the things that they were doing got worse and worse.
Yeah. Lila tries to approach Jason a few times in this episode in which he isn't having it, but after Tim goes to tell Jason what's been happening at school, they do end up speaking, which this is a really heartbreaking scene. They're
Yeah.
outside, and this is what you guys were saying, how Lila's like, I was there for you every day. I didn't ask for this to happen. It's been hard on me. And Jason's like, you cheated on me, lied to me, and with my best friend.
Right. And I didn't ask for this to happen either.
But then he grabs her hand
Oh.
because you know he loves her and
He
she loves him.
He's just like, I can't.
They can't. There's no trust.
I thought that was so sweet. I'm actually, as much as it's like not great, I'm shipping them more than Tim and Lila. I'd rather see them get back together than see Tim and Lila get together. But that's just my selfish take.
No, I think I might be with you on that.
Like, there's
currently.
history and love there. And like, she did say, I was alone. I had nobody. Not that it justifies it, but maybe he could understand a little bit where she was coming from with that. And so he did hear her. And then when she got upset, he was like, no, and kisses her hand. I just felt it was very genuine.
So
That's Jason.
Light prediction. Will and Jess also want to know this. Where do you think this is going, this triangle?
I hope Tim just gets the fuck over it.
Aww. I mean, yes. Yes, but you're shipping.
I'm shipping. But I love Jason, like, with all of my heart. He is, I mean, literally on a pedestal in my eyes. He cannot do any wrong at this point. So do I want Lila to be the choice for him? No, I would love to see him with someone who doesn't cheat. But if she's learned a huge lesson and he forgives her, then I would be okay with that. But
Okay.
I just don't like her and Tim together. And I don't know if it's because I love Tim. Like, oh my God, I love Josh. Like, that's how I felt. I just said it. And I just feel like it just was too much of a bad, rocky start for them to like then form a relationship after that.
There's so
They're
much
too
damage
all over the place.
They're
a hot mess.
a lot of healing would have
Rand?
to be done for that. Rand, what do you think of this triangle?
So let's talk about Tim and Jason's relationship.
Yes.
Love
I want to
that.
see more
Yeah.
out of those two and see
I
where that
agree.
goes.
Do you think they can get back to where they were?
Knowing how Jason
Jason,
is,
he seems to be very forgiving already.
exactly. It might be probably the hardest thing. I would say maybe it's even harder than him forgiving or trying to be civil with Lila. It might be harder than that, but knowing him, I think eventually he could give it a chance at least.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, he said like not right now.
Right,
in the
yeah.
room.
He never said like never.
Yeah,
Right.
he said not right now.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, it's nice to see that the football team supports the cheerleaders. I mean, Coach is very adamant that the whole team needs to go to this competition, and Coach makes a speech how he's going to be there for their W. And the football team also wins. I mean, the Panthers do win the game.
Yes.
We just didn't see it. But last week, Liz is like, was there football in next week's episode? I'm like, yeah.
She's like,
I
kind
can't
of.
really answer this question. But during the pep rally, a few members of the team dress up as cheerleaders, which we laughed at, but this could not happen today.
Definitely not.
What did we think about this?
I didn't like it just because I can't separate it from today. But
You what?
I can't separate it from today, so I don't
Yeah.
really like it. But
I chuckled as a woman. I chuckled,
Yes.
but I was like, am I disrespected by it? I don't know.
Well, it also did feel very real for the time.
Absolutely. We said this could definitely
happened in our high
It had to have
school.
happened.
Yeah. Kim wants to know, did students at your high school get this invested in other student affairs? I know at my high school, we would obviously gossip about it, but we never took it that far. Maybe the person that it affected directly would be so upset, but the entire school, I'm curious to know. So to go back to the Lila situation, and also did the football team go to the cheer competition? I don't know.
think so.
I have no idea.
I want to say no, but I do not know.
Yeah. Do you know about in your high school if the other teams supported the other teams?
I don't know, honestly.
Right?
I do remember all the pep rallies and those huge
Yeah.
in the gymnasium, exactly like the
Did you guys have homecoming, like big celebration for that?
like huge stuff. Yeah, but I'm not sure if they would attend the cheerleader events or anything, the competitions.
Yeah. I mean, it was good to see
It's
though.
nice because it's a small town.
Yeah.
So they have that small town vibe and support.
Yeah, would Dave even went if Coach didn't, not
Right.
push it on them, but
Yeah, maybe they probably wouldn't have went.
no.
No, I don't
But
think so.
he said this is the first year, so that means that Coach designated this is the year we're going because I'm the coach.
Right.
right.
So it's it's coaches.
That's good. Coach is doing.
Good job, Coach.
Yeah. Lila makes the decision to not attend the pep rally and to leave the team until Tim shows up at her door. It's pouring out, so we have a wet Tim Riggins. Just got to call it out there. But he says you shouldn't quit. You're amazing, and we both get that invincible feeling when we're out there. And they share a friendship hug. Did it go on too long, Liz?
It didn't go on too long. Did you feel it when it got on too long?
I didn't.
I felt
I
it was
didn't.
sweet, and I was praying that we weren't going to go mouth to mouth.
We didn't.
It could have went mouth to mouth. I almost was afraid, but I was actually happy to see. Let's actually have a hug because we don't have friends.
Yeah.
Neither of us have a friend, so let's just hug.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Now, do you think Tim...
Did he feel more in the hug than
No,
she
he
felt?
definitely did.
Oh, he
He's in
definitely
love with
did.
her. Do you think he was doing this because he genuinely cares for her, or he's doing this for ulterior motives?
No.
I have Gossip Girl in the brain because it's
Yeah.
something Chuck, right? Because we always talk
it's
about
something Chuck would do for sure.
in terms of would want more.
Ali G.
Allie G,
Allie G,
yeah,
right.
exactly. I don't think it's for
No, I don't
ulterior
either.
motives with him. I think he just wants to repair everything because everything's so shitty,
Yeah.
and he's a very big part in it. I think he wants Lila to do what makes her happy. But I personally don't think cheerleading would make her that happy. But I don't know her that well. Maybe as the show progresses, I see how much she has a passion for it. But they haven't really highlighted anything but football.
Right.
So how am I supposed to know if she really loves cheerleading like she says? And she does have that chat with Tammy like I was a cheerleader since before I even was one. So it's kind of like what your parents wanted you to be, projected that on you, and now you're doing that to either please them, and then you kind of fell into it and liked it, or you just don't like it.
Yeah.
So we'll see with her. But, I'm glad Tim is trying to actually have conversations.
He's trying to
That
get
are
his feelings
meaningful.
out and apologize and do the right thing.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Lila does make it to the competition just in time. She signs in, and the guy signing in actually knows about what's going on because he's like, "Oh, you," and she goes, "Yeah, the whore with the website." It's so everybody knows about this.
Everyone.
Mhm.
But Jason and Tim are both there to cheer her on, but she
Oh.
only has eyes for Jason.
For Jason. Yeah, because she's looking out in the distance, and Tim's like, "Who is she looking at?" And Jason's there,
Yeah, of
and
course he is.
I was actually really happy.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, she needs support,
Yeah.
maybe, and just as friends. But it was just nice to see that she had support there. Like he went just for her
Yeah.
because of what Tim said. Like I don't know if you know, but she's going through hell.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Like, and he didn't even have to say what was happening to her that much. Like, but Jason understood, like, oh, she needs me.
Yeah.
I really, really loved that.
I know, it's
it
good,
was really
right?
sweet. Right, Rand?
Somewhat.
That sappiness.
I know. Oh, so sappy.
Why did he go there, you think?
To support,
To support
her.
her.
No, but yeah, is that it?
Well, what else would it be?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Like,
Like an ulterior motive?
no, do you think he wants to
Oh, you mean like get back with her? Or like
Eventually,
as
or
a friend?
build it back up or something like that? Yeah. Do you think there's
Maybe like can I see myself in time forgiving this person because I love her? I think, yeah, maybe.
because when each time he saw her in the episode, he got a little
He warmed up more and more.
yeah, exactly.
I was surprised he even spoke to her the first time when she pulled up in her car. He
Yeah.
just wheeled right over to her, and I'm like, oh, we're actually gonna have a
Yeah.
conversation.
Barely, though.
Barely. I
It's
mean,
barely
he
a
was,
conversation.
He said, I have nothing to
Yes.
say to you. And then she's just like, go away.
Yeah,
Like, so
go
you
away,
could've
and then
just-
the next time,
So he did have
okay,
something to say.
right.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, he even in this episode alone, he was very tolerant and forgiving. So I can see a pattern here with him.
Mike wants to know, would you rather watch the cheer classic or Julie's dance group recital?
No, cheer classic. Cheer classic. I love all those like cheerleading movies.
Yeah.
Like I love the routines. I love watching them do every single trick and stun everything.
Plus,
So-
that dance recital was not
and
great.
the dance
Yeah.
recital, you guys know.
Did you guys see that episode?
how I feel.
I remember seeing the dance
Yes.
recital episode.
It's-
Ew, it's not.
just seeing Julie do a little dance in the audience today gave me flashbacks. I was like, nope, let's not go back there. Please don't. But Landry, he could get it.
Yeah, get it, Lance.
Lance.
That's all we have for our summary. We just have some other questions. Vic wants to know, if you could bring a character from the OC to be on Friday Night Lights, who would it be and what would their role be? Ran, I know you haven't seen it, so she wants to know who would you bring from your favorite TV show? But Liz, we'll start with you.
Okay, but Randy, do you know the names of the characters on the OC?
That's the show that I cannot remember pretty much anything.
Okay.
It makes my heart
Why?
hurt
Right?
a little bit because it was like my favorite.
Seth Cohen.
Well, there's like the least amount of seasons compared to these other
Yes,
ones.
you're
That's
right.
So I
true.
think
So you know that.
Seth Cohen, Marissa Cooper,
Okay.
Summer Roberts.
I do know those first two.
and Ryan Atwood.
I just can't remember them.
Okay.
Liz, who would you
Anyway,
bring?
if I had to bring OC to Friday Night Lights, well, Ryan.
That's what I was going
Oh
to
my
say too.
God, he fits in right away.
And
None of the others. I think Ryan fits in the best. He comes from a small town on the lower socioeconomic status. Not that this town is a little bit higher up than I think where like Smash obviously comes from. But I can see Ryan like coming in and, playing. What did he play for that like short time?
Soccer.
Soccer for 5
a
minutes.
hot sec.
Strike.
Yeah, I can see him just coming in and maybe honestly being on the football team.
That's what I was going to
yeah, I
put
could
him
totally
too.
see it.
And
Volchuk.
oh my God.
And Volchuk.
I
Well,
do know that. name,
Volchuk,
actually.
no, Volchuk would come in as like a opposing quarterback.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
from another,
Okay.
another town.
For sure.
Like voodoo vibes.
Kinda.
Okay.
I could also see maybe like I was gonna say like Johnny, but Johnny's a little too surfer.
Maybe
He's too skinny.
actually, maybe Luke. I could see Luke
Luke.
fitting in.
Or
He would
Eddie.
play music.
Luke.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
Eddie.
Eddie. Okay, Eddie.
On the football team, or he would just be like a random guy who like goes to where Mindy works.
He might play football.
Yeah,
Or he might just go
Maybe.
to where Mindy works.
I could see Luke because they would have to be on the Panthers.
you have to be.
I don't see Marissa or Summer being a
No.
cheerleader.
No.
And
I like that Luke's dad and Buddy sell cars.
Oh, you're right.
yes. Oh, that's so good. That's
Is it?
good. Yeah.
Have you marinated Ran?
No, this is a tough one.
No
Need a
characters
minute.
from any of your TV shows?
I could pick a random
Yeah.
anyone. Like if I pick Larry David, but
I knew
what the
you
hell?
would pick Larry
No,
David.
it's an example, as in what the hell would he do in this show,
Right.
kind of thing.
Okay, well, what about any show that has any teenagers that you've ever watched that you enjoy.
That's what was taking me so long.
Well,
Because he doesn't really do it.
You love Breaking Bad, right?
Yes.
So
And
you,
a lot of these
so
characters
you recognize like Landry was on Breaking Bad and Herc.
Todd.
Yeah.
I would never have known his
See,
name.
I
on the
even
show.
thought, oh, Jesse Pinkman. Then I was like, what would he do? Maybe sell some meth to the to high
he would.
schoolers?
Yeah,
He could be the drug. Oh, that's a
Definitely.
good one,
Yeah.
actually. That would be.
He
really
would be
good.
the one
There'd be
selling
some
the
blue
steroids.
crystals and
He could sell the steroids.
He could sell the
Right?
steroids.
Yeah.
He
There
could
you
sell
go.
the steroids.
That was like his gateway.
That was good. Tish, she has a question for Aunt and Randy. Did you play sports in high school?
No.
I didn't expect just a no. No, I didn't. I wish I did, but high school, I was like very lazy.
Yeah, I didn't really like come into like any athleticism until like late 11th grade.
Wait, didn't you play football?
No, I mean not for school though. Like that was like a side school thing.
A side hustle?
I did that.
Yeah, it
Like
was
Lysa?
it was Lysa football. Yeah.
What is Lysa?
Did you guys have Lysa? It's like through the
Isn't it
school.
like Love You Like Assist?
Oh my god, no! It's like Longwood
Youth Sports
Youth Sports
Association.
Association.
Oh, we had a SIAG, which
which is
Same.
the
It's the
CHM,
same.
right?
I
Yeah,
figured it
it's
was
the
the
same
same
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like not
You-
part of the school, but it's
No.
like the school,
It's like the district.
the districts, I guess. Yeah.
the
Yeah, I didn't
district,
even
but
wanna
you
do
kinda
that.
Play, yeah. I enjoyed it for a bit.
Michelle, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we know my answer.
I wish I did, but
What did you wish you played?
I would think I would have played anything at this point.
Really?
I guess if I had to pick one thing, I wish I would have learned to skate really well, like say ice hockey or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be really
I
cool.
was always afraid that I would cut myself.
Cut
I
yourself?
was always afraid I'd have no
with,
teeth.
With like,
I was afraid I'd break my ankle.
with the
that.
blades. Like I was afraid of the blades. Still am. It looks
That was
dangerous.
one of, besides volleyball, that was my favorite, and dodgeball. I love dodgeball, but
Oh yeah.
during
Dodgeball's great.
like
I like
indoor
volleyball and
sports, the
dodgeball,
indoor floor hockey, that was
That
like
was
my
my
favorite. I
favorite.
All of the indoor
love
sports I
that.
love.
And badminton.
Well, no, I'm absolutely terrible at
How
badminton.
can you be?
No, you know me. You've seen me
It's
play.
true.
It's so
It's
bad.
true. You are so good at everything, but
No
for
comment.
whatever reason, you're really
Badminton
bad at
just-
badminton. But it floats in the air. It gives you time.
It doesn't. I think that's.
Sorry.
I don't need time. It just that doesn't connect. I don't know. But
That's
floor
right.
hockey was so
That
much
was
fun.
really fun. I
Yeah.
was actually really good at that because sports
Yeah.
wasn't my thing. So floor hockey, though, I was volleyball. I was absolutely.
I loved volleyball.
Remember, I told you what I used to do. I used to tell my team like, "This is how you can use me. I can read lips. I would
Yes,
tell
I don't
them,
know
like,
if Randy's ever
I
heard
could read
story.
the other team's plays. Just let me read it. I couldn't.
It's like, yeah, what play? They're just gonna
I
hit the ball.
couldn't. I
Bump-
couldn't.
bump
I was
set
so bad at
spike.
volleyball. So bad. I would just move to the side.
Did you guys ever get a bad injury while playing any type of sport?
No.
In gym, you mean?
Well, yeah. I
Or
mean,
sport. I mean, I fell off a bike. That's probably as bad as it. Maybe I twisted my ankle one time. I don't remember. Oh, I think I probably broke a couple fingers.
yeah. One year they had us go out for recess, I guess, and we played football, and
Oh no.
the ground was wet, which we shouldn't have been able to go out. And I slid, and my pinky went all the way back like this,
Ugh.
and I saw like stars. And I think I must have sprained it, and it was like that for a long time. But I just never said anything.
You didn't go to the nurse?
No, I didn't do anything. It didn't swell or anything, but my joint, I don't know what I did.
Maybe you dislocated it.
Yeah, something. And it just, I was like, I'm not going to do
Is it fixed
Wow.
now?
Yeah, I guess so. And I've definitely during dance, I've definitely broken or sprained all of my toes. At one point, I sprained my ligament twice. Before we moved in, I sprained my ligament. Tore my ligament.
She's always trying to get out of move
it.
work.
He goes, we literally have to move everything tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll try my best.
Bad timing.
Yeah.
We got a sweet email
Oh,
from
really?
listener Kathleen.
Oh, hey, Kathleen.
I know. She says, thanks for your Talkin' Texas Forever podcast. Friday Night Lights was a show I always wanted to get around to watching, and now I'm watching it along with you each week. I like this style of filming as it's so different from other teen dramas. My favorite characters are Tammy, Matt, and Jason. Looking forward to seeing where the rest of the season goes. Don't think I'm willing to make any predictions yet, but I'm enjoying each of the ones the list comes up with.
Oh, thank you.
So sweet, Kathleen. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy that you're a newbie
I know.
like me,
I
and
know.
you enjoy my predictions.
So many
thank you.
newbies. So many newbies. All right. Music in this episode, we had Jose Gonzalez, Nelly Furtado, Justin Timberlake, and the Stereophonics.
Didn't even hear any of those.
You didn't?
I don't remember them either.
During the cheerleading competition.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go into favorite quote. What do you have? Liz, we'll start with you.
I have, he's all bark and no bite most of the time. I thought that was great. And that was really in the beginning of the episode.
Randy?
I like they had a blanket.
That's mine too.
And Tammy's response, of course.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
He just hoped they had a blanket.
You're so serious, Butters. Like, really?
Yeah.
It was funny. There's a lot of comedic moments in it.
They're so good.
Gonna
And-
have a little mat chat.
Matt chat.
Gonna have a little
Little
Matt
Matt
chat.
chat.
That was
Little
good,
mat
too.
chat.
All right. Do you have a top coach moment?
I just liked when he pointed the finger.
In the locker room?
Locker
That was mine.
because
yeah.
I wouldn't say I agreed with all of his actions in this episode, but I loved after they were talking smack about Julie in the locker room. He was like,
Yeah.
the one finger up. Just like, you know what I'm saying here. I thought that was
Yeah.
funny.
Randy, did you have a top coach moment?
Can I spin this to a Mrs. Coach moment?
Yes, I love
Ooh.
that.
That's the only real one I found in this one. Yeah, when Tammy was talking to Lila, actually.
Yeah. I
was
loved
good.
that moment
Yeah,
too.
she's obviously very good at what she does. Very, very calm.
Yeah,
Lets a lot of listening. Lets Lila kind of talk her feelings out.
yeah,
Make sure she asked Lila if her decision.
yeah.
Yeah, she didn't say don't do it.
Right. Is
Do,
that-
don't
She
or
just
do.
listened.
Yeah.
Is that what you really want to do? And she
Yeah.
lets Lila kind of talk it out. So
I
thought
love
was
that.
good.
We're gonna start
Yeah,
doing.
that's great.
either
Mr. and Mrs. Coach moment.
Yeah, Mrs. Coach.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
I had kind of goes with Tammy, like all of the moments between Coach and Tammy. I absolutely just love their banter and everything. And I'm gonna go have a little mat chat.
Little mat chat.
Matt chat.
A little mat chat.
Your mat chat didn't go well?
But even her, he's eating dinner. She's playing cards.
Yeah.
She continues to play cards. It's just so
And the knock on the door, he's eating dinner
gotta
and
get
she's
it?
playing cards. She's like, "Can you get that for me?"
yeah. It's just so good. And even he comes home from playing golf and she's like, "Do you want me to make you a sandwich?" He's like, "Yeah." No tomato, must. It's just they're so good.
They're good. They have a good flow.
Real good flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go into MVP and shittiest. Does everybody have their MVP?
I'm
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Randy's solidifying his answer. I am shocked.
Why?
Takes you a while sometimes.
I'm curious to see who yours is for some reason.
Oh, same.
You ready?
Yes.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Jason.
Jason.
3 for Jason, 1 for Tim.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Wait.
mean, Tim, I just liked him going to speak to Jason and Lila.
I could give him a blue ribbon. Yeah.
Mhm.
but Jason,
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just nailed it.
He was great
He was so
with the
good.
kid
Yeah.
and just being like super
Like
appreciative.
stepping back into like a relatively depressing life for him.
Yes!
And he's
This
just
new
kinda-
reality.
Yeah, he's just coming in like pretty strong.
Yeah, he's coming in after being in rehab and not really knowing what to expect coming home and then he like makes the step to go and see Lila at the end and cheer her on. I'm like, "Oh my God."
I know.
He's such a good egg. He's such a good one.
Yeah. We had votes for Waverly,
Oh, wait.
Julie, and Tammy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tammy's always a given, I feel.
Oh, she's
Mhm.
queen. She's queen.
Yeah.
Shittiest?
I think I'm going to fuse.
Oh. You have your shittiest?
Yep.
You have your shittiest?
If you have more than one, you can fuse
You can
them.
fuse if you like.
You
Ooh,
say,
So
like,
if you can think
That's a
of a
fuse
way
man?
to
Fuse
say
man?
the name together, like a ship name.
But you have to
Got
do it
it?
that way. That's the only
It's
way.
the only way. You can't say both of them at the same time. You have to say a ship name. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
You got it? 3, 2, 1.
Trailer.
Brittany,
Brittany.
bitch.
Okay, who'd you pick?
Brittany.
I
It's
also
Brittany,
chose
bitch.
Brittany.
I picked Jarek, Julie, and Eric. I have to say, I can't give it. I can't back up some of the actions in the episode. You guys heard what I said. I feel like Coach trying to sabotage Matt and Julie a little bit really didn't sit well with me.
Okay.
You're an adult. Let's get past this. I know it's hard, but you have a teenage daughter who's going to be dating, and you're dating. She's literally dating like the nicest guy. Like you can't like one step below Jason Street. You know what I'm saying? Like Matt Saracen is.
Whoa.
I don't know. Maybe one step above. Maybe equal. I don't know.
I think better, honestly. in my
Better.
opinion. Yeah, like I mean, I like where Jason's going, but up until like his struggles, like he kind of really had a lot of stuff.
That's true.
Not to say he didn't work for it, but
Right.
You know,
No, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
it just Matt is such a good kid, and Coach knows that.
Yeah, Matt doesn't have any parents. His dad's away and his grandma's raising him, and he's still got to help his grandma because I just think Matt is all around a stronger person.
He's a great kid, and Coach just he needs to warm up a little bit to it. And again with Julie, I feel like she disrespected her parents a little bit. She needed to tell them that she's just like, I'm telling you these things, not asking them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, she's like,
And
trying to
at that age, I can't say that.
from the outside, I like it, but if it was against me, I'd be like,
Yeah, right? I know. So like
Yeah.
me as a teenager would have been like, yeah, you tell them, but me more close in age to probably Tammy and Eric at this point, I'm like, no, don't disrespect your parents.
Rent,
please.
okay? You don't pay rent.
You don't pay rent,
So
okay?
you don't know what hard is.
And she goes, I need a car. And they laugh.
They're like,
Yeah.
this kid.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay. Right.
exactly. Who did you pick?
I said Brittany and Coach Taylor.
Oh, okay.
You also chose Eric. I mean, Brittany
Yeah.
for obvious.
Brittany's
Right,
an
that's
obvious choice. I didn't even
self-explanatory,
think
yeah.
about her because I was so wrapped up in the Eric and Julie stuff.
But Eric for the same reason.
is Eric for the same reason?
Yeah, pretty much. He was a little too hard on, Matt obviously, but even on Julie, I think he interrupted them just for his own reasons, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
He just doesn't know how to handle it. I mean, I think you guys are being very hard on him personally. But whatever. It's a tough time. Imagine watching your little girl.
And
I
I think it's so
know.
sudden.
It was only
Yes.
one episode. He was the LVP.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I expect Tammy to not let this happen for, it's not going to get worse, I don't
Well, hopefully.
think,
right? Yeah.
with him.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, obviously, if it progresses, he doesn't come to terms with it.
Because
Yeah.
Tammy was very, she was calm about all this. I didn't really see much of her thoughts. She said, Eric's an idiot, but
Yeah.
how is she really reacting to this? She seems to be fine enough with it.
Because I think she also doesn't know what to do because she's like, don't go out there. We can't go out there. Like, just leave
Yeah.
it alone. They're fine. And I think she trusts Matt. I mean, it's Matt. Like you keep
Right,
saying.
and you have to
it's
trust your own
Matt.
kid. So they do, or maybe they just never had to come. They never had to deal with this
Not yet.
situation yet.
No.
So
And also her hanging out because we see it more in next week's episode. But now this is like a new trio. It's
Yeah.
Lance, which I'm just going to call him Lance,
Right.
Landry, Matt, and Julie.
Right.
This is a new friendship forming, which I like.
it's cute.
It's
I like
cute.
that. I like that.
Out of all the people in the school, these are the good ones.
These are the good two, right?
Love Lance.
Yeah.
Love Lance.
Oh my gosh. He's so funny. All right, lists. Who are we supported by this week? Let's go into the booster of the week.
Booster of the week. You're a total booster.
So I'm gonna do a little cheat. The boosters of the week are Aunt and Randy.
Aww.
Wow.
Yes. Wow.
I was discussing with Randy before, and I was like, I know what it's gonna be. He's like, who? And I'm like, no, I have it in my head. I just wanted to say thank you guys because I mean, obviously, you guys know Aunt does our music, but to have a podcast network is very trying and long hours, and we love it, and we just appreciate you guys supporting us. So you are forever our boosters, but I just wanted to give you a recognition
All right.
on
thank you.
our podcast verbally. I'm saying it out loud. You heard it here.
Okay.
I can't take it back.
It's forever in the cloud.
Guys,
It's
the
forever,
best.
but you guys are really the best.
Do they have nicknames?
Jabroni, Tony, and Rock and
Rock and
Randall?
Randall? Did you tell Randy his name?
No,
from
you
Bobby?
haven't heard it yet because you didn't get all the way through
From
the
Bobby, you said?
episode. Anthony's name has been Jabroni Tony for a long time, but he called you Rock and Randall
Because of Slam and Sammy.
and Slam and
He's
Sammy.
the
So that's where that
disc jockey?
came from? Wow.
Yeah. Rock and
knew?
Randall. Rock and
I
Randall.
approve.
And
Definitely approve.
I'll
Yeah.
have to let Bobby know. But yeah, no, you guys are the best. It is a lot of work. And it's really nice to have supportive
Right.
partners.
Yes. And like when we talk about the things that only Michelle and I understand, you guys are like, okay.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
our parents who are like, we don't know what technology is. What are you talking about?
And we don't wanna hear
We
it.
don't want to hear it.
It's like a radio program.
Yeah. So you have a radio show? How's the radio show? And I'm like, well, thank you for knowing
What time
semi
is it
what
on?
it is.
Close.
Right.
I
Time
mean, like
can I
my
tune
grandma,
in?
she's 95. She's allowed to call it a radio
Yes, she
show.
is.
But like, I
Yeah.
mean, my mom knows now it's a podcast. But yeah, it's just nice to have people who understand.
Yes, it is. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
Oh, I need my notebook.
This is the time in the show where we're going to ask you, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, if you'll consider leaving us a review, rating us 5 stars. Means the world to us. If you're not listening on Apple Podcasts and you're enjoying on Spotify, you can now rate over there 5 stars.
5 stars.
Preferably, that would be wonderful.
Well, yeah. I mean, anything less, I hope it would be 5.
I know, we just hope for 5 and that you'll leave us a review. But we did get 2 new reviews.
Yes, we did.
Liz.
I'm going to read it.
Okay.
So we have another amazing podcast, we think it says, because that's Apple Podcast for you, from JJ Townsley, 5 stars. Loving the latest podcast from Liz and Michelle. So fun to hear first-time predictions and all of their fresh perspectives. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Cute.
And then we have another, F You Buddy as the title, 5 stars, which I think is amazing. Rewatching the show along with you guys. You're doing a great job. Also, Buddy never gets better. Sorry, Liz.
But he has.
But you know what? He has a little bit. I have to admit
I
it.
have fond memories of Buddy.
Yes, we know your feelings on Buddy. You told us.
I mean, I
when you
didn't
were
think
on.
we were going to get like this much emotion right off the bat from him. So I'm
Yeah.
glad to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get there with his dad moments, but
Yeah. Thank you.
it's still work in progress.
Thank you for your reviews. They were great.
Thank you.
And it, like I said, it means the world to us. It helps the show out, and it's a really big and free way to help our
It's
show.
free.
It's free.
You don't have to do anything, but you're already subscribed.
I know.
I hope. I mean, if you're not, then you should subscribe right now.
Yeah. And download those episodes.
Yeah, download the episodes. We think that helps.
It does help. It's the only way it helps.
Right?
Anyway, okay. Let's go into the title for next week. Here's a look at next game's playbook. Season 1, episode 11, which I can't believe will be on episode 11. And our patron Tish will be joining us.
Yeah, Tish will be here.
The episode is titled Never Mind. Your 4 words are feeling, father, interest, and tutor.
Okay. Feeling. Maybe Jason's going to get a little feeling back in his leg.
Ooh, okay. Good predict.
And he's going to be like, wait, what was that? Or, I was going to say, I don't know what the feeling of the genitalia area is, but like a throwback to Degrassi, the only people who are going to get this is people who watch Degrassi, but like that moment in the exam room with Jimmy, you guys know, he gets a little erection. He never had an erection before, after being having things. And so maybe that is the case, and it would be funny if he gets a little erection. Not a little, maybe a big erection. I don't know. Father, I think, again, this is going to be Matt's dad. I think he's going to come into town. He's going to check on grandma. Maybe we're going to get more fatherly things with Buddy, but I still feel like, I don't know if we're really going to do the smash father thing again. I think this is Matt's dad. What did I write here? Interest. Maybe someone sharing the same interest. Maybe someone has an interest in, Smash having the interest in Waverly. Maybe that's what I'll go with. Smash having an interest in Waverly, and he's going to try and smash his way into her heart because that's what he does. And tutor, I feel like that's an obvious for Jason because he's going to need to catch up. So who's going to tutor him? Julie. No. Is Julie good in school? I want to peg her as she's good in school, but I have a feeling maybe someone else will tutor Jason. Maybe a character we don't know. I don't know.
You did very well.
Okay, thanks.
You did very well.
Randy, do you have any predictions for those words?
Yes, because you are a newbie as well.
True. I do want to see some more Buddy fatherly moments for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
I think it's because it's just so opposite of what he's shown us so far.
Humanizes him a little bit.
What do you think about my Matt father prediction?
I think it's pretty good. I don't think I would have come up with that on my own.
We do get confirmation that Matt's mom is alive and well. She lives in Oklahoma,
Right.
so I guess they're separated or whatever. What about interest? I struggled that one a little bit.
That is a tough one.
And do you remember? You probably don't, going off these 4 words. But I think once you watch this, you should watch this episode with me.
Yeah, I'd be into it. Because
I'll
I
watch
definitely
it again.
can't get it off the words. But
It's. I was saying this off mic that, you know, obviously we love this show. That's why we're doing this podcast. But I've only seen it once. And so a lot of it is new to me. But after like this episode and next episode hooked me all over again. I'm like, this show is just so damn good. And I keep saying it, but it really is really good. And it makes me want to keep watching, but I'm going to stop because I don't want to confuse storylines.
Yeah.
And then say something and that wouldn't be good.
Yeah. That's why I only kind of watch a few.
Yeah.
If max 2 for Gossip Girl, because I'm like, did this happen yet? I'm confusing myself.
Right. Like there was something I wanted to say and I was like, nope. Zip it.
Yep.
But if you'd like to submit any questions or comments for our episodes, you can reach us by email, talkingtexasforever@gmail.com, or on Instagram, Total Betty Podcast Network. Say hello to us over there. We want to hear from you. As you can see, we love hearing questions and comments from our listeners.
Yeah,
So
this is
please reach out.
the new format is us incorporating those in our 4 words.
Right.
So
sections, the
having the
themes.
sections, you know, you guys sending your questions and thoughts will be really helpful. That way we can have a nice flowing conversation.
Yes.
Not that we don't, but
Right. Okay, we're going to end the evening with Will's Football Poetry Corner. Snaps for Will, snaps for Will. Tackling drills.
okay.
Jason Street's inexperience with tackling drills may have made him susceptible to injury while Matt is getting drilled by Coach as he tries to tackle the beast that is a TV night at the Taylors. This is the Oklahoma drill, which is the most famous tackling drill in football. He says, I once broke a teammate's collarbone in this drill in 7th grade. It got me the starting middle linebacker position. And then he said, this drill has basically been banned in all levels of football. The NFL banned it in 2019, and he attached a photo.
Oh my goodness. He broke someone's collarbone?
Wow.
Whoa.
To get the middle line, so he did it to get the position.
It got
Wow.
me the starting middle
Yeah,
linebacker
BA,
position.
bud. That's BA.
Thank you, Will. Thank you every week, Will, for sending
So creative.
your football
And I'm so
term.
excited because Will's going to actually be our guest on Third Gossip Girls pod next
Oh,
week.
stoked
So
for that.
I'm so excited for his Will's treat over there too.
That's going to be great. But thank you, Randy. Thank you, Aunt,
Yeah,
for
thanks,
joining
guys.
us.
Thanks for having
Thank you.
me.
Hope you had fun.
Did you
Oh,
feel
yeah, of
prepared
course.
this time, Ann?
Oh, I'm so
You were
much
so
more
flustered last time.
I know, like I was coming in, like I was like, I know exactly what it's going to happen. And then like you asked me the first question, I was
He's
like,
like,
I don't know,
I
characters.
asked you like your favorite
You said-
character.
no,
You're
the
like,
question. No, the,
How
yeah,
many
but, like,
times have you watched
said like
it?
the whole series. Like I was just like, I don't know. I barely remember season 1.
It was funny. It was sweet.
yeah, no, it
It's
was
okay.
good.
All is
It's
forgiven,
Buddy.
Aunt. It's Buddy.
It's
Buddy is
Buddy.
Ant's favorite character.
Good to hear.
We shouldn't be surprised.
Do you have a favorite overall so far?
Like we were excited for.
I think my favorite so far, which I don't think is typical, but I think it's Jason.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually I
You don't
usually
think
I
it's
would
the typical of the fandom or like for
Of
you?
me.
Yeah, no, I
Normally-
wouldn't pick that.
I think the first episode or two I when I saw Tim, I'm like, he's gonna be the one I like the most, but I think it's actually Jason at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
But
same.
Tim, there's a lot. I think it's just he's gonna be like a very slow progression, but there's a lot, and
He's got a lot of depth.
right, and we haven't seen much with his brother in the last episode or two, so
Yeah, that's
there's
true.
always that,
Billy.
and the whole
Billy, yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Makes-
Jason.
Excited for what's to come.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week with our patron Tish. So please send her questions.
Tish's tea.
Tish's tea. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for listening to Talking Texas Forever, a Friday Night Lights podcast. You can email us at talkingtexasforever@gmail.com. If you're interested in seeing what we do with this show and all of our others, head over to Instagram at Total Betty Podcast Network.
This has been a Total Betty podcast, produced and edited by Michelle Rubenstein and Alyssa Tenio, music by Anthony Vocora.